This video is sponsored by Reiko. You think you can escape? Nuh-uh-uh. This video is actually sponsored by Tokyo Treat and Sakura. How do you choose an IGN? Do you have one go-to username whenever you boot up a new game? Do you put XX on the side to make it look cool? Or are you like me, who's really bad at thinking up usernames, so I pull out a card from my Yu-Gi-Oh deck whenever I need a new username, and whatever name I pull will be it? Hey guys, what is up? It is me, Rosmo, and I suck at thinking up IGNs. And for those who don't know, IGN is in-game username. You might say I'm making a big deal out of this, but there are games out there where you gotta pay to change your username. So I know whatever I said at the start, I should commit to it. And most of the time, that decision leaves me stumped for longer than I should. I'm not an indecisive person, so I'm always baffled when I find a roadblock like this when I want to start doing something, like start a new game. So to get some inspiration, I look through Reddit. One time I met a guy named Who the F***. So every time he kills a special infected or active alarm car, I would get a message like, Who the F*** killed Hunter? Who the F*** alerted the Horde? If I was teamed up with that name, I would definitely give you all the kills just to see it pop up on my screen. But also, I definitely let you die because it looks like the game just forgot who died. Like, her jet killed... Who the F***? DJ Bustinut. What do you do to become DJ, huh? Can I ask that? Is this a safe space to know? Ted Kruzumaki. Yeah, I remember that guy. That's Naruto's second cousin, twice removed, once disowned, and thrice reborn. You know, that Ted Kruzumaki. The next one isn't even about weird usernames, but I want to show you the replies. Whole team had a clan tag tree, but the usernames were Cedar, Pine, Oak, Maple, Birch, and Spruce. Was their bark worse than their bite? And then this guy goes, Hey, why don't you make like a tree and get out of here? He didn't even say the pun correctly. He just wanted everyone to shut the fuck up. Everyone was chilling out and he came out of the woodworks with a goal to just stop everything. Like, stop it. Why don't you make like a goddamn tree and go where the sun don't shine, boy? You know, I kinda respect it. This next one is by far one of my favorites. And I don't know how to read this to you guys. It's two fat bitches fighting over food. Man, it's not even witty or referencing anything. It's just two fat bitches doing something they probably wanted to do all their lives. God forbid these two fat bitches in question have a hobby. I'd lose my shit if I ever saw two fat bitches fighting over food alerted the Horde message. And you know what's weird about this? It's that it's through the replies that I find out that people look for these kinds of things. Like a guy got caught with his YouTube search history. Like, why? You know, is there an appeal of this market that I'm missing? Is this what was winning the YouTube algorithm at the time? I guess it was two girls, one cup, and two fat bitches fighting over food competing against everybody's attention span back in the day. If you don't know one of the two I've mentioned, don't look it up, please. For your sanity, just don't. And you might have noticed that this video isn't like my usual ones, like an original song or a chatbot video. Nobody's gonna whip out a guitar out of thin air here. Nor am I being dragged back into the hells of character AI or chai or, God forbid, janitor AI. No, this all started when I saw someone comment on my video where I asked you guys to stop using the pregnant man emote. Card above if you want to watch that short video. But they had a username called I don't need help anymore. Thanks. And somehow this immediately got my attention when I saw the notification. That's a whole ass sentence, not like the usual names with no capital symbols or numbers on it. They didn't even drop a witty comment or a whole paragraph that usually catches my attention. They just dropped lol, and that's it. I don't even read much of the comments' usernames. That's how weird this is to me. I usually just see the picture and read the comments, but somehow seeing them say they don't need help got me. Like, what do you mean you don't need my help? Now I kinda wanna give it. Don't get me wrong, I don't entirely ignore the usernames. I read your comments, don't worry guys. But sometimes I just go straight to reading what you say and see your picture above anything else. I can remember some of the very frequent people in my comment section, and I think they've been watching the channel and commenting for like a long time now. Excluding my patrons like Minehack, who you guys keep questioning in every video, which I find funny. Keep it up, Minehack. This is from the top of my head. I can remember Archaic, Mojo Randomness, like the person with no eyes on their picture, and then a Master of the Hearts, where I sometimes see them in other smaller videos, and I think that's nice of them to contribute to the algorithm and boost smaller channels, because I have found so many small gems of channels where I try to engage as much as I can, because they do deserve more subs, like Joshua TXI, who makes video essays, or Meow, who makes really cute meme animations and art videos. But I'm getting sidetracked. I've mentioned a bunch of usernames, and as much as some people get curious why the channel name is Rosmo, for multiple reasons, I can't tell you that yet. But some of my usernames in games are Naturia Cherry in Mobile Legends, Candina TS in Master Duel, and in Duel Links and Valorant, it's Lori Chinchin. But that was when I used to be in an agency under the name Lorelei. Look, my thought process here is that I can't put CJ or Rosmo as my username, especially in a competitive game like Mobile Legends, because what if I actually sucked ass in one of the games? They'll track me back to my channel, and one day that one teammate will stumble upon my channel, watching my videos, and then realize, wait, this is the person that sucked ass in Mobile Legends. Like, I can't have that! My games, unless I plan to play it on stream, will have the convoluted usernames coming from Yu-Gi-Oh cards that has no relation to me and my channel. I mean, if you guys have any suggestions on how to pick names, go ahead, leave it in the comments. I'm totally not gonna steal that so I can make cool usernames. Now here's some viewer discretion, because if we're gonna talk about actually weird usernames, like the ones that make the game much harder than it's supposed to be, I'm gonna have to talk about e-daters. So proceed at your own risk. Before we go to the cringe e-daters, let's take a break to enjoy some snacks. Tokyo Treat and Sakurako are subscription boxes that send Japanese treats to your doorstep. You guys know the gist. This month's theme is konbini snacking with some konbini or convenience store treats. You know those really quick and easy bites? We got the matcha chocolate Kit Kat, the mini melon pan, Baumkuchen Earl Grey cake, and the butter soy potato that I ate with my family, and we all liked it. It's more on the creamy side when it comes to chips, by the way, so if you like that, you'll enjoy this bag of chips. Over on Sakurako is the Taste of Kyushu, Japan's southernmost main island. They've given me a taste of Kyushu with their Gyokuro chocolate wafer, Nagasaki honey castella, and Kumamoto watermelon gummies. And for the featured tableware is the Wakasa lacquer chopsticks. And as you can see, I was very excited to get this because I lost all of my chopsticks and I needed a new one. So perfect timing. Of course, there are so many more snacks filled in each box with a magazine that tells you what snacks are inside along with the ingredients and allergens. If you want a box of your own, use promo code ROSMO to get $5 off of your first purchase. Thank you again, Tokyo Treat and Sakurako, for sponsoring this video. Now let's go back and suffer. I come in peace. Peace. Is this a safe space to propose the idea that this could also be homies? Like, I don't know. I feel like that's the kind of thing I'd match with my friends just for funsies. Like, that's me thinking positively on this. But also, if you read more down this Reddit thread, somebody literally played with a duo named this, and it's unfortunate to know that there are more than one of these pairs. I make ice cream. Ice. Trust me, folks, it's just gonna get worse from here. If you think you're creative, you have not seen how much brain power these e-daters spend on their duo names. Not gonna lie, this one made me laugh. His pet, her master. Pause, hold the phone, throw the phone in the ocean. I don't want the phone anymore. They didn't even make an effort to make this witty. I mean, if you want to recreate Wonder Pets here on Valorant, then, you know, who am I to stop you? All the e-dater usernames so far are from Valorant, because of course they are. Left ball, right ball, the sack, the shaft, the pubes. I played with them, oh man! This isn't even an e-dating username, but I had to show you guys this. If I ever go back to playing Valorant and the enemy 5-man was these guys, you best believe I'm gonna delete the game. How am I gonna win against a guy named The Pubes? I'll get ready for this one, oh god. His tampon, her vampire was really rough. Man, I bet it was. I'm a freak, but I'm not that much of a freak. But also, his tampon? Like, I know what they're trying to do, but this also implies that this bloodsucker has a tampon. Like they use one, like up their butt. You feel me? They probably feel something. So, you know, who's really the bottom between the two? Anyway, that's just something that keeps me up at night. Oh, this one by far is the most interesting for me. I'm touching myself. I find it so interesting because it's such an L for one of them. If the first guy solo cutes, it's just fucking weird. At least the other one is just myself. Nothing weird about it until the other one joins in, but the first guy, ugh, he's stuck with that. His sunlight, her moonlight. This one is kinda cute. I'll forgive it. It has the sort of poetic nature that I come in peace and peace only dreams of attaining. I fist fight. I mean, I think you guys know where this is going. Bruh, while scrolling through, I found duo usernames that are so much worse than what I've showed you, like easily bannable, and should be checked on their well-being. Let me give you guys a peek at the least egregious one, okay? This one is the lesser evil from the worst ones I've seen, because most of them are like trying too hard to be edgy. You probably get the idea. Lovers by choice, siblings by chance. Just to get a load of these guys. Granted, you guys can argue that it's possible that these could just be homies and do this to troll others, but like what kind of homies are you guys to use, you know? Man, incest ain't wincest, guys. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a bucket to vomit into. Pie and cream. Okay, this one's kind of funny. his cream, her pie. Okay, now this one elicits a disgust in me. We didn't need the his and her. It's less funny. To the gulags with you, but disappointing. My God. Now, I didn't add this part because I didn't feel the need to mention, but it just keeps coming up. I piss on grass and grass. Like, I ignored it the first time I saw it on the thread, but then it popped up again, and then again. And how many people has this duo bothered? Or how many people decided to copy this username duo thinking, yeah, this encapsulates our relationship to a T. I think the way I choose usernames is lame, but I feel a little bit better thinking that I'm not bothering my teammates or in-game friends with my usernames and bring out a disgust in their soul that I never thought existed. The pie and cream would always be goated though, because individually they're safe. Just, you know, not together in a certain order. Do you know any weird usernames that wasn't in this video or have an odd username yourself? Share it down in the comments and let me know. And hey, if you like these kinds of videos where I read random shit, why don't you check out this video right here where I read your comments? Big thanks to my patrons for helping me make this video possible. Kuya Daniel, Stale Toaster, Order Star, Conjure, Anayushi, Gungelian, Jokerzat, Mila, Jacob K, Mindhack, Kyle Chua, Scar Aidenham, Christian V, Kieran, and The Land of Dreams.